You guys remember that? Do you remember that? Yeah, that's right. That's our Walt Disney World vacation countdown that we used to do. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Tuesday. Wait, no. Did you notice a change? We've been going between Monday nights and Tuesdays. We want to keep you on your toes to figure out when we're doing our next vlog. So anyways, yes, you guessed it. We're getting ready to go on our next adventure.
Yeah, so we're waiting a little bit longer than we wanted to initially. But we have
Why are we waiting?
Because it's gonna be a big trip. Huge trip. Wow.
Wow. That's gonna be the headlines, I guess. Huge Walt Disney World trip.
It's for 7 days, 6 nights. So it's not as long as, right?
No.
Oh, wait, what?
It's 8 days, 7 nights.
So it's like 1 day less than what we normally went back in February of 2016.
Yeah, because we used to, when we lived back in Pennsylvania, we go once a year for anywhere from 7
to 9
to 8 to 9 days.
Yep.
So we're waiting 2 months because we've got to renew our annual passes and then do this trip and then start over again with the hopefully going every other month, every month,
hopefully.
So yeah, with all that good stuff. So, and then I'm pretty excited because when we renew, we get a 15% discount and we get the 13th month free. So we're actually gonna get 13 months versus 12 months. So it's pretty awesome. So just a little advice, if you didn't know this, when you are renewing your annual passes or getting them for the first time, they don't truly start until you go to the park the first time. So we're going the middle of June.
Yep, but
our last day is the last day of the current annual passes. So when we get home, we'll purchase them within 30 days, we have to get the discount. And then they won't start until our next trip to Walt Disney World, which is already booked.
It is.
Couldn't pass up the rates that are happening then. And we'll talk about that down the road.
Yeah.
So,
but that's why we're not going until a little bit later. So we're gonna have the Disney blues for a little bit. But that's why we decided to get the fun countdown out and put that up in the house again because honestly, I haven't done it since we've moved here. And it's, you know, sort of sad, but I'm sort of excited to have about to, right?
So how many days is it from today?
5.
5 days?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Get her in the car!
Woo! 52.
52.
52.
Yes, 52 days, and this is, what's today's date?
Don't ask me, I just worked 7
April
days in a row.
24th, so, booyah!
Yeah, if I look a little tired, I just worked 7 days in a row, so, woohoo!
So, this vlog is to talk about our wish list, what we'd like to do, and all that good stuff. So, where are we staying?
Well, we are staying at, oh, I actually forget because I'm so tired. Sports again, right?
All Star Sports.
So I know we've talked about how we really like moderates a little bit more at the moment just because we've had a little bit of like hiccups at values, but all in all, like the values still are good. Disney is really great at making things right if something happened and stuff. So it's a great value. Obviously, it's called Value Resorts. And we're gonna give it another shot. Fingers crossed everything will be okay this time.
Okay, bottom line is we, for us wanting to go for 8 days and renew our passes. With everything else going on in our personal lives, we needed to keep the pricing down. So anyways, nothing, we're not gonna be at the resorts that much, the resort much anyways, as always.
Because we have so much that we want to do that we haven't done before, and we're gonna try to fit as much as we can into this trip without being like crazy.
Oh, and talking about finances, if you don't already do this, it's kind of like you do with your savings. I have a certain amount that comes out of the paycheck every week that's set aside that you don't even think about. And by the time you get to your vacation, it's all paid for and you got a little extra money for fun. So recommended you do that, the Disney Fund. Oh yeah, and leave a tip jar at the counter when folks are coming and going. Hopefully they'll put some money in it for you.
That's so nice.
In your house.
Anyways, we've talked about saving stuff before. But so something that like I created, I think like 3 years ago, I think this was, maybe 2 years ago. I might have talked about it in one of our different vlogs, but I created like a wish list slash like must do items slash suggestions for different parks. I made this on my own. I just took like a really colorful notebook, added some fun Mickey and Friends stickers on it, used washi tape to create sort of like a organization section. So each little tab color is a different park. So it starts out with Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom. You can sort of see a theme there. And then it talks about resorts, miscellaneous, things to pack, that kind of stuff. So I created this, and then as I get some ideas and stuff, I'll go ahead and just write them down, and whether we've done them before or not, or if it's something that's not really non-existent anymore, it's just nice to sort of look back to as far as like what we've did before. It's not really a journal, it's sort of a planning ideas type of thing. And I sometimes get my tips and suggestions off of different websites like WDW something. What's that one called? I forget. I can't think of the names of the websites right now because I'm super tired. Anyways, there's tons of them out there. If you just type Google and you type in like Disney.
Type Google.
If you type in like Disney suggestions, ideas, like it'll come up with all different types of websites you guys can go to.
YouTube's good for that stuff too.
Yes, that too.
So
list.
We're going 8 days, and we're not going to the parks every day. I know for anybody that's going for only the first time and the second time, maybe the third time, you want to do the parks all the time. But with 8 days, 3 days in the parks, 2 days something else other than being in the parks, and then the last 3 days jumping back and forth between parks again.
Now on those non-park days, we still may end up going for like the evening or something if we choose to, but we're not planning on doing a full day in the park those days because
that's why
what?
You do 2 things, maybe even 3 things. Get your fast passes planned right away, which we all should know that by now.
And we have.
And we did that. And the other thing is go look at the park hours. So if you're at a resort, you're going to benefit by extra magic hours, which for June, I'll talk about that. But
oh, okay.
I didn't talk about that yet. Check the park hours, because that's going to dictate sometimes if you're going to hit up a couple parks. Because some parks, Epcot a lot, Magic Kingdom a lot, will be open till 11, midnight, sometimes 1 o'clock. Extra magic hours are just extended. So you might be able to hit up 2 or 3 parks in a day. And as you know, when you get those 3 fast passes taken care of early enough, which we'll talk about that too, then when you head on to the next park, you're ready to do some more fast passes.
Woo, more fun.
So we get down there, and the first thing I want to do is Animal Kingdom. Why?
Pandora.
Which I have to put my 2 cents in here. Really? 2020 till we get the next one? Come on. Avatar? I hope still alive. So anyways, back to reality. So we're gonna get down there in the afternoon, and our fast passes start out at Animal Kingdom, which, so we've been going to Disney for how many years? Together?
Together, 6, almost.
And
6.
We have not done the River Rapids, the Kaylee River Rapids. So that's our first fast pass at 4:30. Oh yeah. So we're doing it. We're doing it. I've been wanting to do it for I don't know how long. The last time we tried, we had a fast pass. The thing was down. So that went, so it didn't happen. And then after that, we're going to do the Kilimanjaro Safari.
Kilimanjaro Safari?
I just like saying different things. Keep you in the loop. At night. We haven't done it at night yet, so I want to see it at night. And then either then or before, I forget. I might look at my phone right now. We are doing the, actually it goes Kaylee River Rapids. The safari is last, which isn't until almost 11 o'clock at night, which is awesome.
Crazy, because
hope the animals aren't sleeping. They're out.
Yeah.
The owls. But in the middle of that, we're doing Flight of Avatar.
Avatar Flight of Passage.
That too. I'm not a spokesman. I don't have to get it perfect. So we're doing that.
We know it's going to be crazy in there because it's opening obviously in almost a month.
2.5 weeks before we head down there.
Yeah.
The great thing is, in the month of June, if you haven't seen it, Extra Magic Hours, 11 p.m. until 1 a.m. So we're doing it. We're doing it, Animal Kingdom. And
I think it's actually going to be cooler to see it at night anyways, because they're really trying to incorporate so much. I mean, from what you saw on some of the previews on YouTube, I'm sure, like when a couple of the news stations, you know, did a little bit of review on it too. And I just think it's going to be awesome.
Well, outdoor is, but both rides are indoors.
Right.
So it ain't going to matter what it is. But walking around outside, it's going to be pretty cool at night with all the illuminating of the flowers and all of that stuff. So that's Animal Kingdom first, and then the next day we go on to Magic Kingdom, where there we've got fast passes booked. We're not going to talk about each fast pass because everybody knows the rides and all that good stuff. And then from there, I think we're going on to Epcot, or maybe Hollywood Studios. I'm not quite sure. But anyways, so those 2 middle days on Sunday and Monday, I think, right?
Sounds right.
Yeah. Sunday and Monday we're not doing, we might, but we're not guaranteeing that we're going to the parks. We've got a bucket list of things that we would like to do during that. And honey, what would that be?
So
wish list, bucket list.
Yeah, so these are in no particular kind of order whatsoever. These are just things that we started talking about since our last trip in March. Yeah, I was trying to remember when we went.
And in quotations at the bottom of this video, it states, some things are not being disclosed because we want to do them and then surprise you in the videos afterwards. Some things that I've never seen anybody do in any Disney trip videos.
From just what we've seen.
We're going to do them. I'm excited. I can't wait to do them. I'm not kidding you. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please do. Because the things that we're going to do are going to blow your mind. Blow your mind. I'm serious, blow your mind. Okay?
Sorry, I'm too tired to do that. But, so in no particular order, these are some of the things that, some of the stuff we've wanted to do for a while now, we just haven't had a chance, and other things we just started talking about recently. I'm gonna go to Animal Kingdom Lodge because we've been wanting to go visit there. We've not been there at all, and so that's definitely a must do on this coming trip. We tried to do it last trip, the trip before, so definitely super excited about doing that, right? And one of the things we'd like to try there is doing what's called Caring for Giants. So this is something that you can do. It's a paid...
Wait, is that a buffalo? No.
I don't know what it was. It was Brad. It's $30 for an hour, and what do you get to do?
You get to ride the elephants.
No, you get to take care of them.
Scratch their tummy.
You get to take care of them. So I'm not sure what it all involves. We didn't...
I do.
You read into it, I didn't.
The caretakers, the ones that take care of all the animals. So at Animal Kingdom, if you didn't know this, each animal is assigned a caretaker or somebody that is educated and knows them, the staff, the cast members that are on those animals all the time and knows them from when they get to the parks, grow up at the parks, whatever. So basically you are there and you're watching them, maybe feed them, nurture them, whatever it is, but it's the elephants. And that's pretty cool. Not sure how close up you get to them, but that's gonna be pretty cool to be able to do that for an hour. And if you've done that, go ahead and comment. Let us know what you thought about it, because we're pretty excited to be able to do that. And there's no reservations needed. Just, they have certain times all day that you go there and pay for it and then set the time that you want to go, and yeah, pretty awesome.
Yeah. And then the next thing is we tried to do this 2 years ago and we ended up getting to stay at Beach Club, and that is Go To Beaches and Cream. So I know many of you guys have gone there already. We haven't done it ourselves, and that's definitely a place that we'd like to try for sure.
And while I'm there, I might get in the sand bottom pool.
I don't think you can do that.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
Okay.
It's a secret.
Okay.
I have my swimming trunks underneath my swimming trunks.
So one restaurant that he has booked, and this is definitely confirmed, is Paddlefish.
Yeah.
He was excited about that, and we're hoping that that's going to be.
Because, honey, where did we go for our honeymoon for a dinner? Our Disney moon, sorry. Our Disney moon that used to be there.
Bolton's Crab House.
Yes.
Yep.
So, our 6-year anniversary is coming up.
Yep. So we're gonna try it out and see how it is.
Since it reopened back in
March?
January?
No. Oh yeah, it was like February.
January?
Or February. I don't know. So speaking of Disney Springs, something else we've been wanting to do for a long time now is the Characters in Flight. So the hot air balloon over Disney Springs Lagoon, is that what it's called, I think? But it's I don't know. It's $20 for about 10-15 minutes, we think, but it's gonna be really cool, and I think it'd be pretty to do it at night, but I think during the day would be just as fun. But gonna try that out, hopefully.
And I think you get an AP discount or a Disney Visa discount with that, so a couple dollars off, no big deal. I think I definitely want to do it during the day so you can see all around Orlando. The night thing, oh boy, see lights. Granted, Disney lights at night are awesome, but I want to see all around Orlando.
Can I just say, I'm so tired, so everything he's doing is just making me laugh even more than he usually does.
I'm not laughing. And speaking of that, all around Orlando, can we add to the bucket list?
Okay.
Maybe the Orlando Eye?
Sure.
Whoa, we're getting outside of Disney now. I wouldn't mind doing that. It looks pretty awesome to be able to do that. So, sorry, my mom just texted me. I'll get back to you, Mom. Hold on, we're in the middle of production.
Mom.
So, yeah. So we might add that to the get out of Disney for a moment and check out the Orlando Eye because you drive by that. That might be a nighttime thing to do. We'll see. Anyways, back to Disney.
So, Mickey's Backyard Barbecue. Mom.
One second, please.
1 second. So, next...
What?
Another thing we're talking about doing is Mickey's Backyard Barbecue. If we don't do that, we also thought doing a wagon ride there would be fun for $8 a person for 25 minutes. And that is at the campgrounds at Fort Wilderness. So that'd be really fun. And we've actually not been there before too. So I think just walking around that resort would be nice. And then this is definitely, I feel like for me and probably for you, is let the magic begin to finally do a welcome show at Magic Kingdom. I know it's not the old welcome show, which it's such a bummer that we didn't get to do that ever. Every time we've tried to do it, we ended up doing it earlier and we didn't get there in time. So sort of a bummer, right?
We did actually see it. She keeps forgetting.
No, it was part of it. We didn't get to see all of it because we were literally in line. We couldn't see half of it.
It was still magical.
We still were there.
Let the magic begin.
So this also is definitely on my to-do list because this is not going to cost anything.
How many of you all at about 10:30 at night, sometimes 11 o'clock, are standing out in front of Magical Kingdom and see the, what is it called?
The electrical water pageant.
Yeah, how many of you have stopped when getting on the boat or the buses to go back to your resort or your cars have watched that?
We've seen it, but we've not seen the full thing, and we want to take time to see it either at Wilderness Lodge, Contemporary, or Polynesian. Those are the 3 resorts that you can sit along the water and watch it and see the whole production. Like, it tells you what time it's going to be at each of the resorts, so we're going to pick one of the 3 and do that and just sort of have like a nice little quiet evening. And then the last thing on our bucket list right at this moment. Of course, this can change down the road, but is to go back to Boardwalk and try one of the restaurants there. And we were thinking the Italian restaurant there, which is called Trattoria Al Forno. I think that's how you say it. So
La Parmigiano.
I apologize if it's not right.
Probably not.
And then for dessert, while we're there, go to the Ample Hills Creamery, which is an ice cream place, and have ice cream. I've heard it's really good there. Lots of ice cream on our wish list.
Boardwalk got renovated here in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice to check up on it.
So that's our bucket list. If you guys have suggestions for us, please
that you'd like to
below.
see us go do, that would be great. If you haven't watched all of our videos, we've done the Keys to the Kingdom, the Behind the Scenes tour. We've jumped off the Empire State, but no, that's not there. No. Scratch that. I did that in another life.
But like Brad said, before we talked about the bucket list, we have some things that we're sort of keeping a secret, I guess you could say. There's things that we really want to do, but we're just going to keep some of it a secret because we may not be able to get to do all the stuff we listed here, but we definitely are going to do the other items that are secret. Shh.
Oh, my parachute still works. Wait, what?
What?
Oh. So yeah, that's what's happening in the next 52 days.
And something else I want to do, because my husband, you guys know, he always buys all these t-shirts. He finds so many good t-shirts.
Eat red meat?
No.
Oh.
He always finds the great t-shirts at like Walmart, Target, JCPenney. I mean, I found a few on this previous trip, but I'm going to order some special t-shirts or tank tops for this upcoming trip. So if you guys have...
You just got 3.
Yeah, and they were $30. You have
wow, I don't even spend near that.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna order a few special tank tops, like something with some sayings on them or anything like that. If you guys have purchased from different Etsy shops, let me know the names below, or if you guys have a shop yourself, let me know below, because I'd love to be able to support, I can't talk. I'd love to be able to support some Etsy, you know, shops, because everything is, you know, handmade. And what are you doing? So yeah, let me know, because I definitely want to get some for this upcoming trip, because especially we're going in the summer and I want to have some more tank tops to wear, since it's going to be cooler to wear during the hot weather. So I'm excited.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
That's all I gotta say. So we'll check back with you here in about a week. Hope you enjoy. And again, if you like anything about what I smell like, look like, talk like, go ahead and like. And subscribe. And check us out on Twitter.
And Instagram.
And that's her.
That's me.
And Facebook?
No, I took the Facebook away. Oh, okay. Twitter and Instagram.
So go to the About Us and look there, and then do all that good stuff. So we'll see you real soon.